light of finishing Lonesome Dove, here are the 10 longest books I've ever read and if I think they're worth your time. Wow, this is heavy. The first and longest of these is Tolstoy's War and Peace. This follows a few families in Russia during the Napoleonic Wars. The single hardest thing about this book is keeping track of who the characters are. Would definitely recommend you make your own character map for this. But the language and prose itself isn't difficult to follow. The Count of Monte Cristo is one of my all-time favourites. Please don't be intimidated by its length. I was so hooked and flew through this. It's the ultimate revenge tale, and like War and Peace, the hardest thing about this is just keeping track of the characters. The prose is easy to read. We have Ken Follett's Kingsbridge series. This is epic historical fiction set in the fictional town of Kingsbridge in England, spanning the course of several centuries. From peasants to nobles, it's fascinating how so many different stories intertwine between these books. Of the three, would definitely recommend the first two. I didn't love the third. In Shogun, an Englishman is shipwrecked on the shores of Japan in the 17th century, and this chronicles his journey from a foreigner to trusted interpreter and eventually a samurai. Definitely worth your time. Lonesome Dove is a new favourite of mine. I wasn't sure how I felt in the first sort of 100 pages. It was a bit slow going, but by the end I really didn't want it to be over. Anna Karenina focuses on the adulterous affair between Anna and the young Count Vronsky. This is actually my favourite Tolstoy that I've read. I did prefer it to War and Peace. The Way of Kings is so big, they split it into 2 books. I did really enjoy this, but I'm still mustering up the courage to start the second book, Words of Radiance. And the last book is Alchemized. It would have been stronger for me if it was cut down and used less words. If you've read any of these, please let me know what you thought of them, and do recommend more long books below.